I mean, personally, I think...
Do you know what would be good? A Fable film, bro.
You know what would be good? Devil May Cry film. Okay, you know what? We're getting off topic.
No, Shenmue film, I think would be good.
Yeah, yeah, talking about
But the funny thing is, with these games to films, they already, like Shenmue, Mass Effect, they are already like films.
Yeah.
What game which is not like a story-driven film?
But the thing is, yeah, you have to think of films, and you have to think of where can they take the series, you know?
They can't take them nowhere.
No.
It's just a milking.
No, what I mean to say,
cow.
what I mean to say is, what can another artist or a director give of their viewpoint of something else? That's what I mean to say. Yeah. You can have a look at all the Spider-Man films. Look at all any variation films. Yeah, some of them stick to the storyline directly. Yeah. But it changes due to the director's perspective, and you're not paying to see a real-lived version of a game.
But that's if that director wants to put that effort into it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
They'll make it how they want to make it their own way. I mean, we've seen it in a lot of remakes of films.
I'll give you an example of the Hitman film. There's something about vampires or something. Yeah. And you're like, wait a minute, Hitman is just an assassin. You know, what's vampires got to do? But that was the director's take on it. Do you understand? So you took one film, you took one idea, and you merged it into another, and that's what made it more interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do agree with you because with Max Payne, everyone who's probably listening to us right now probably hate Max Payne, the film, that is, because it wasn't like the original games, like set in this, you know, film noir type of scene, but I just still feel if the director puts enough effort into a game adaptation to a movie, it can be good. But again, as Sujat said, if they put their own twist on it as well, that's good as well.
Moving on, Halo has turned 10 years old this week. Interesting, it's been 10 years, man.
I know,
we've seen 3 games.
I had to Google it to make sure that it wasn't wrong, because it literally seems like last week that we were playing Halo 1 and then Halo 2 multiplayer and all this, and you know.
I saw that video on game trailers, the Halo years, so to speak.
Yeah,
and
10 years
was pretty cool, man. The way everything's just been getting better and better.
Yeah.
Everything's built up.
Even
really good.
Even the very first footage that they showed
of the first game.
They didn't show it in an FPS mode. They showed it all from a third person.
What were we on?
Halo. It's 10 years.
It's 10 years old this week. Halo.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years, man. Crazy.
I thought it was like. Okay.
That's what we're telling you. It's like literally, it feels like only like last week.
10 years. So how old were we
played
it? How old were we?
Well,
13.
No. I must be 14 then.
Yeah,
no.
13, 13, 14.
But you, or maybe because we got it late though.
I think that's when I got my Xbox, when Halo came out.
Yeah. Nah, it can't be 10 years then.
That was about
10 years, man.
Wait, because all I remember playing Halo was when we were in college. I don't remember playing it in secondary.
No, I got it when I was in secondary.
Was it? Oh, okay.
He was ahead of the pack.
Fair enough.
Hang on, did you get it after I got the PS2? This was when we went to the market and we were checking all those.
Okay, this is the.
This is getting a bit personal. Everyone's thinking, what the hell? Like, they're gonna start chasing us, man.
I know.
Tracking us down.
London markets, everyone come down. It's a bit grimy, but it's alright.
Cut this out.
No, I'm still saying it.
Alright. Okay, moving on.
The price of Xbox Live arcade games have been rising over the years. Someone, I can't remember who, did a study, compared all the prices from the beginning of Xbox Live on the 360 up until today, and I think the average price was 800 points, but now the average price is 1200. Okay. Even for 800 point, so 800 was the standard price. And you had a bunch of games which were 400, like Uno.
The older games.
Yeah.
Basically.
But now the prices are increasing. Do you think that as the prices increase, the quality of the games should increase? And in what way? Should games be now 3D rather than Xbox Live Arcade? Or even PlayStation Network 2D games? Or even remakes?
I don't think it's a matter of 2D or 3D, it's just the quality of the game. I've noticed a lot of newer kind of more advertised games recently have been like 1200 points, 1600 points. For example, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, that was 1200 points when it came out. A lot of games were 800 at that time. More recently, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the new arcade game that's coming out, that's going to be I think 1200 to 1600 as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I noticed a lot of these bigger kind of games that have been advertised more, they tend to be more expensive than the usual games. That Monkey Island game, I think that's only 800.
That's only 800.
Yeah. That I think that's because it hasn't been. I mean, yeah, it's a retro game. It was a big game back then. But I haven't noticed as much advertising for it.
So
which is why
wait.
I think
As in terms of currency though, is 100 points per pound or something?
No, see, that's the other thing as well. The currency's a bit crap. It's not
that
It's not like
clear. Okay.
So
they've done it like that on purpose so that you don't know how much you're spending. Basically.
Because actually,
But then how do you top up? If you're putting £5 in, then won't you know?
Yeah,
no, you just buy 1200 points, or you buy.
Yeah, but if you buy 1200 points, then aren't you gonna get deducted £5 from your account?
Yeah, obviously.
So then you do know. Then
it's at £6.
You do know, but you don't think of it when you're actually buying the stuff.
That's understandable.
So if 1200 points is, for example, £6.50.
Yeah.
But then when you go down to 800 points, it's not a solid number. It's going to be
something
£4, 55.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I can
then it
understand
just
that.
cuts it down with even smaller numbers, and it just ruins. Kind of like I'm paying this much for a game.
I think Sony is doing similar thing as well.
No, Sony are doing.
Is it just
money? Yeah.
money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
strictly
Real
like
life
£9.99 or
No,
£10.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, next topic. Modern Warfare 2 price is like a test.
No, the price hike.
Price hike a test. I read it wrong.
Yeah, Michael Pachter, Wedbush Morgan Securities analyst, said that Activision are only increasing the price of Modern Warfare 2 to £55 in store, standard edition, no limit edition, because they want to test the waters and see if people are willing to pay £55.
You know what? I have to say the game's good, but come on,
£55. It's not worth £55. That's way too much.
That is just taking the piss. You know?
Yeah.
Even people were dying for Street Fighter 4, but no one paid that much for it.
Street Fighter 4 was
That was cheap when it came out,
£27.
Yeah,
Maximum was
Retail.
£30.
I know. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. That I remember, was it awesome games? They were trying to sell it for
Yeah, because
35 or 40.
yeah,
I was
when
like,
it was released, it was
forget
like
you.
that's too much money.
And I was playing it there for a bit, and then the guy goes, "Oh, by the way, I've got them in stock today. It's like one day early." I'm thinking, yeah, my one's coming tomorrow and play them.
£5 cheaper than yours.
It was way cheaper. We got £15 cheaper.
Yeah.
I got it for 25, 28,
Yeah,
28,
yeah, 28.
28.
Yeah.
I remember. That's it.
I just think that £55 is. Some people say £40 is too much. So putting up at £15.
Okay.
If it was £45,
That's not too much of a
that's
difference.
not too much.
But when you heard the word 50,
Wait, are we talking about from all platforms or just one particular?
all platforms,
Wow.
So 360
They are
and
really trying.
PS3, they're really
They are really trying.
taking the mick.
But the
from
thing
this
is, even after Call of Duty, for Modern Warfare, the first one was out. Yeah, I was trying to buy it. I still haven't bought it yet. I'm still considering buying it. But I haven't yet.
one. I say wait for part 2 to come
I know,
out.
but the
It's
thing
only
is,
a couple of months away now.
I know. But the thing is, I'd rather just play one either way and just have fun with it, because there's plenty of people still playing that game.
Yeah, that's how the most played Xbox Live
Yeah.
game on. Yeah.
And the thing is, I still look in shops, and somewhere it's still 40 quid.
it is, man.
We went to Blockbuster
Yeah.
just before this podcast,
Yeah.
and it's £40 still.
I was thinking, you must be out of your nuts.
It's crazy, man.
And we actually said this little thing where
Yeah.
they're going to release Modern Warfare 2 for £55.
Yeah.
They're going to keep Modern Warfare 1 at
Yeah.
£40.
They don't have to.
They don't have to reduce it because
it's
£40 is
already
still
lower.
cheap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. I saw on Play.com the multiplayer expansion pack. Yeah. For £25 for Call of Duty
Okay.
Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah,
And I thought, okay, well, the game's been out for a long time, you know.
that's a good price.
That's a decent price,
That's a decent
you know.
price.
And it's probably Platinum Edition by now. God knows how many times it's sold, yeah. But shops, retailers are just really milking it. I think there's more to do with the retailers than it is sometimes just the company selling it, because they don't actually set the price.
No.
No, you know, there's a set limit to how much companies want to sell it for.
Yeah.
Like Metal Gear Solid 4, it was quite cheap.
It was cheap, yeah.
It was quite cheap for a
the thing
brand new game.
It was,
you know?
it was. I think it was average price when it came out.
It was
but
around,
it went
30. The
Was it 30?
first week it came out,
Yeah.
it was between 30 to 35. Yeah,
But then
for a big hit title. though.
after a couple of months, they reduced the price to even like £25.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But some shops still